Hello and welcome back to my channel. I had the unfortunate experience of watching JoJo Siwa's new music video last night, Karma, at 3 a.m. in the morning. That was the official time I knew it was time to go to bed. Immediately put the phone away. But it really made me start thinking, is it really necessary for child stars to have this? I wouldn't even say rebrand because it's more of a rebellious stage. Like, there are actors and singers who started off as children and they made the successful transition to adulthood without all of this. So why do some celebrities feel the need to do this rebellious stage? So we're going to get into it today and have a little discussion. So at first I was thinking maybe it's the way that they had their child fame. Like JoJo Siwa, she had all the bows. She was very much in her Peter Pan stage of I'm never going to grow up. I knew that was not going to last. I was just sitting here trying to imagine a 30-year-old still sitting here with bows and rainbows with tulle skirts screaming at the top of their lungs that they were never going to grow up. Like, it just wasn't realistic. So I knew this rebrand was going to have to come at some point, but I did not realize it was going to come in this way. But it didn't make sense to me because I was thinking about, okay, Miley Cyrus with Hannah Montana, like, it's kind of similar to JoJo Siwa, very, very different in aesthetics, but they had similar upbringings. But then it didn't make sense because I thought about Zendaya. Now, Zendaya is also a Disney Channel star, similar to Miley Cyrus, but she did not do the rebellion stage. And she is now like one of the most well-respected adult stars. So why is that? So after evaluating all of that, I just came up with the conclusion that it is a completely just personal choice to have this rebellion stage. Like, this is how they were the whole time. But because of their status, they were not able to have this rebellion. Like, Disney, I'm scared of Disney. Honestly, listening to some of those like stars talk about how they would get in trouble, like, it was worse than going to the principal's office. So it was probably in them the whole time, but they didn't have the ability to act on these urges. So this is basically, we're just seeing her teenage years play out now. And her teenage years were obviously going to be a wild ride. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But if you are a child star, you don't have to do this rebellion stage if you don't want to. Like, there is a way to be respected as an adult star and not have this stage. Because if you think about it, we are all growing up with you. So if your audience is growing up with you, the same milestones you are reaching, we are reaching. So you don't want to wear bows anymore, we don't want to wear bows anymore. So if you just gradually do that transition with time, and if you have the right management team behind you and the right creatives to help you do that slow transition, you can make it there and be well respected in the industry. Zendaya did it. She went very gradual. She diversified herself so you would know that she can do different things. Her acting skills, she proved herself. And she moved up the ladder slowly and gradually. And now she's well respected. Millie Bobbi Brown is another one. I mean, it is so easy to get typecasted, especially like if you're from such a popular show like that. Like, you can just be typecasted. She could have been seen as 11 her whole life. Like, we could have never gotten past your 11 in our eyes. Like, that's all you're going to be is little old 11. But she was able to break out of that role and solidify herself in adulthood. So if you want to make that transition, it's up to you. Now, what JoJo's doing, this is just straight rebellion, and I think she just likes the attention. Because honestly, that first video of her when she came out as gay, I was like, she looked really good there. Like, honestly, I was so happy not to see her in that stupid ponytail. Like, I didn't understand. I was like, girl, if you want to grow your hair, you need to get that ponytail out of your head, because that ponytail is not doing you any favors. And I don't understand why nobody ever told her that. Like, you could have done a bow with a down hairstyle. I don't know why it had to be a ponytail, but that's neither here nor there. So I thought she could have stopped right there. Right there was good. She looked good. She wasn't doing the most. She made her stand. She's an adult. She's evolved. And it was good. But I think people gave her so much attention. I think she's just attention hungry. Like hearing stories about her mom and this group that they made. I don't even know the name of the group, but the little girls that they were trying to manage into a singing group. I think her mom was money hungry or fame hungry, and it just kind of drizzled down to JoJo. And so now she just loves seeking attention, because this is all this was. I first saw her red carpet look. So I'll put it here so you can see the red carpet look. So I did not know what was going on with this outfit. I was completely confused. I'm like, okay, so this is going to be a rock song or something. I was like, I don't know why we're showing up at the red carpet like this. I would not have chosen this. Like, there are so many ways you can make a statement on a red carpet, but that's what you wanted to wear? Until I saw her music video and it all made sense. When she came out the water, she literally looked like this thing from Kim Possible. It all made sense to me then. My issue with this, if you were going to walk the red carpet, the white outfit that she had on looked really pretty. Why couldn't you wear that? Like, you knew this black outfit would cause problems and cause some comments. So that's what I mean by you are attention seeking, because you could have wore the white outfit that was a lot prettier and still promoted your music video. And it was also looking at how many views she had. I have to look at the view count again, but I think it was like 5 million, 15 million. I'll put it here, the view count. Compared to the like ratio, night and day. I mean, it was like only like 100,000 likes. I would have loved to see the dislike button. Like, this is one of those moments where I wish YouTube would let you see the dislike button, because I know it was off the charts. I was just going through the comments and I just know it was off the charts. But also the song, I think she had the right idea, the wrong songwriter. Because it just sounded like one of those TikTok people making a song. Like, if you're going to make a song, I don't know who's writing the TikTok people's songs, but they all sound the same. I don't know what it is. Like, are you hiring good producers? Because I hear it and I know this is a TikTok person's song. So that's what her song sounded like. And I was a bad girl. Like, it sounds like somebody trying to convince you of something that they really were not. You cheated, one time? That does not make you a bad girl, sweetie. Like, you're trying to make it seem like I was such a rebel. That's not you. Sit down. Have several seats. You cheated one time. You're not a bad girl. That's just not the life you're living, even though you're trying to live it, and I don't know what for. So I truly think this is just attention seeking, and this is just something she wants to do. People need to stop calling it a rebrand. This is not a rebrand. This is a rebellion. This is attention seeking. This is not necessary. And people need to stop telling everybody this is necessary, because the next generation of child stars are going to think this is necessary when it's not, because there are plenty of child stars who have successfully transitioned into adulthood and they did not have to do any of this. Selena Gomez is another one. I mean, Justin Bieber's situation was not rebellion. Okay, it was not like Miley twerking on stage, JoJo looking like this sea creature. It was none of that. That was mostly also fueled by the fans. So they can't really help what's going on, because I mean, it's still going on. It's been years. That feud is still going on, and I'm just trying to figure out, when are the fans going to let it go, because y'all were sending Selena death threats. Y'all hated her. Now that he's with Hailey, now you've switched the hate, and now all of a sudden y'all love Selena. So that has nothing to do with her. She still made a successful transition. She has a lot going on. So it's still not necessary. To my knowledge, Hilary Duff hasn't had any controversies. She may have, but I don't know about any. But I still think she's another one. Even though she's not that active in the industry, I still think she made the nice transition to adulthood. Who else? I won't say Lindsay Lohan, because Lindsay Lohan had her rebellion stage, But I do think she is mature now and she has a good acting career and she is now respected again in the industry. But we don't know what she went through as a child either. So I commend her for working through it and coming back stronger than ever. And I hope she is helping other child stars to do better. And all those child stars that went through bad stuff, like with the Nickelodeon situation and everything, I really hope if they are still in the industry that they are helping the younger generation and being kind of a guide and spokesperson for them and showing them the way. And Miley and all of them, they should really be teaching the younger generation, like, you do not have to act like this to be respected in the industry. To get respect, you need to command respect. Be respectful to yourself. Do not make yourself look like an idiot, because at this point we are all laughing at JoJo and not with her. And she will not understand that until she is older. But like I said, I think she likes attention, so it's not going to matter to her either way. I'm trying to figure out any other child stars. Okay. Raven-Symoné kind of had a rebellion stage. Compared to Disney, I feel like she had her little eccentric stage, and then now she's back respected. But I mean, that wasn't really a rebellion stage, was it? I don't know. I don't think her stage was a rebellion stage, but she came back. But I feel like a lot of the child stars also, they don't really come back as adult stars. Like, especially Disney and Nickelodeon, I think. Well, especially Nickelodeon. Besides Ariana Grande, which Ariana Grande has plenty of controversies out there. So we're not going to count her. We're not really going to talk about the Nickelodeon stars because most of them, we do not see them. They have all been traumatized by their experiences and they just stepped away from the industry. Besides Ariana Grande, Miranda Cosgrove, obviously, she came back with her co-star. But Miranda didn't have any controversies either. I feel like she made a nice transition to adulthood too. So maybe it's your support group behind you. Maybe it's your team. Maybe it's just the person. At this point, I don't know. A study should be done on it, but I don't think it's necessary. So that was my original question, because this was kind of a rant. I don't think this is necessary for you to go through this rebellion stage. I think this is a choice. But also, how many child stars have made it to the adult industry without rebelling? How many have made it to the adult industry, period? Like, from our actual generation. Because, like, it's really hard for me to think about examples right now because I feel like they just disappear after a time. So, I don't know. Let me know. I know this was kind of a rant, but I would love to hear what you think down below in the comment section. Do you think this rebellion stage is necessary to move from child star to adult star? Do you know any other child stars who have successfully made the transition to adult star without the rebellion stage? And if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.